Hello, Internet! This is Lord Mad Dog, and we are playing From the Depths! Today I'm coming at you with another design showcase for the Glao. Or Glao? Yes. That wonderful miniature campaign that we did rather efficiently and fast. Alright, so let's just start off with the Tiny Metal Splasher. This was the end version of the tiny little metal splasher. It has a good advanced cannon that uses a rail assist, a 500mm. Was it? Or is it? What was it? I can't remember if it was a 500mm. It's been a while since I looked. Wrong thing to hit. Let's see here. It was, yes, a 500mm advanced cannon. Now, I have made this into an AI chip, so it's no longer player controlled, and I changed its clips to be clipless so it doesn't explode. That was the main problem with having, so it doesn't explode as much. It's not guaranteed not to explode. So today we're going to go ahead and test it out against the mech and then the buzzsaw right afterwards. So here we are. It'll begin to turn and shoot at the mech. Boom. Alright, well, I think it pretty much ended the mech in a few shots. I didn't expect it to actually do that well against the mech. I mean, it just completely and totally decimated the mech right off the bat. Without even getting the mech in range. That's cool. Oh wait, the mech is still going! It used up all of its bullets and the mech is still actually active. Wow. Okay, well that's because the mech can repair. I should have actually had it aiming for the thing underneath it maybe, eh? Well, I can't take control of the aiming and the AI controls its aiming, but I'd have to change the big armored proportioning to being the smaller blocks? The less weapons? Yeah, the smaller blocks, less weapons. Okay, and it'll take a little bit for that weapon to reload, but it will reload here in a few seconds. As this thing comes along. I am surprised it's actually taken that long for it to reload. It's actually become a very long fight. Because this thing survived the first onslaught barrage. And this is the one negative to having a clipless is it takes a while for the weapon to once again to reload. There it goes. But once it actually starts to reload, it'll continue. AI dead. Wow, okay. It just one-shot both of them. Because at close range, it's just destructive. Alright! With those dead in the water, let's go ahead and pull in a buzzsaw. Here we go. Let's see how well it does against a buzzsaw. Oh, wait, get the first shot off on the buzzsaw. Not quite fair, but it happens. And here comes the buzzsaw trying to run it down and cut it up into smithereens. But it does move too fast for the buzzsaw to hit as far as I remember. Well, actually, I never actually fought it against the buzzsaw, have I? No, I actually changed out to the zoomer before the end of this. Oh, and there goes the buzzsaw. And yes, that is the Tiny Metal Splasher. This little design cost 34K. And it is just at 3K 3K volume, and it adheres to the water design theme. Yes. Yeah. It's a nice little design. Alright, so let's move on to the... What was next? The zoomer. Yes, let's do that. Alright, so this is the zoomer. If you watched my series, you'll remember it. I used it for most of the series. Well, for a long portion of it anyway. I think like right up to the last faction even. Okay, so there was no faction I could really try this against. This little beauty thing. It cost 74K. It's mostly made out of heavy armor and it has completely empty on the inside. So it still adheres to the 229 volume law, and it can pretty much take on almost right up to the very it can take even to the last faction, especially if you have more than one of these things in a battle. It can take up to the very last faction, the Glao. And it has a lot of room if you want to add or take away from the inside. It's wide open. And yeah, I have added an AI, and we're going to go ahead and test it against something that's around its same capabilities, and it's not really designed to take on. Oh yeah, here's good. Okay, I found something right off the bat. Yes, the crossbow from the lightning hoods. It's a godly design. I think you might be able to take it. I'm pretty for sure to be able to take it. Here we go. So this is the crossbow versus this thing. And I do not have my shield set to anti-lasers, so I don't know. Here we are. And the main cannon on the thing is shooting. Ooh, a good shot there. Hit something internal with the main cannon. And it's missing a couple times here. Let me go ahead and change the camera so I don't get... Oh! Well, okay. Well, that was a bit faster than I thought it would be. I was like 5 times faster than I thought it would be. I'm pretty sure they're pretty close to the same... can't tell. Oh, here, yeah, we can. So yes, that was worth 98k, and it just single-handedly wiped it out, and without any laser defense whatsoever. Yeah, that was beautiful, and that was the Zoomer. We should probably showcase it against a little bit something more, eh? Let's see. I'll go ahead and look for something else that's about its level of the fight. I did not expect that. All right, I think I finally found something that is about the equal level for it to actually go up against. The halberd. I don't play on expert mode and very rarely see expert designs. I play on godly usually, so I haven't actually seen the halberd, but it's actually 3 times the Zoomer's volume. It's 9,932k, not K, 3,200. Wow, man, whatever, you get the idea. It is over 3 times the volume cost of this thing. I have no idea what it's actually cost, but let's go ahead and see how well they do against each other. Here we are. It spawns in. Neither of them in a particularly good position for each other. It's taking a while for the computer to catch up. There we go, and now the Zoomer gets off the first shots. And first couple shots take out one of his cannons. Well, that's just not quite fair, but there's not much you can do about that. Oh, and it just disabled the, well, halberd. It doesn't really seem like there's anything I can really test this thing against. It just kind of kills everything it tests itself against. And wait, how did it just lose itself a gun? It did. It lost a gun. I don't know how that happened. And for some reason, this thing stopped shooting now. Takes a while to go back. It's got a very, very long reload time. But it does a decent amount of damage when it shoots. Wow. That's all I can say is just wow. There's nothing left to this thing. No weapons, no nothing. It just went... But that reload time is a bit of a killer. Oh, I may have to look at things, seeing what's wrong with it. It's because it's all clipless. Maybe I set it up a bit wrong. Maybe I should have kept the clips in it. But I did want it to be possible to explode on the inside. So clipless really helps with the exploding thing, because there's only 1 bullet in each clip, and you can shoot those bullets real fast. And you don't have to worry about chain explosions as much. At least this is my experience. I may be totally wrong about this assumption, but it's from what I've seen. But it shouldn't actually take that long to restart reloading. Maybe I got my complication factor. Oh, there we go. And it's shooting EMP shots, most of them. And most of it hits the water. Well, that's kind of sucky. And once again, another long time for reload. Oh, wow. Nope. Once it starts shooting, it should just be able to shoot non-stop. Ooh. The inside bottom layer is all ripped out. What's this? Oh, that must be where the AI is stored. Yes, it is. So there's actually nothing left of this ship except for where AI is stored, more or less. Even its ammo, internal ammo has been destroyed. That's nice. And I do believe that's pretty much should be it for our testing with the Zoomer. I don't want to sit here for another long reload time. The Zoomer does need a little few touches, obviously, here and there. But it's super powerful when it shoots. Then it's thinking long when it takes time to shoot, I guess. Well, cannons. The systems in this game are so stinking complex. You have to test and retest and retest. Yeah, man. I just quickly switched it over to a clipless. I didn't use a clipless in the actual gameplay, so I didn't experience this long load time. Well, I did have a decent amount of long load time, which was annoying during the battles as well. But just not quite that long. At least, ooh. All right. This thing is taking forever to go down, though. Oh, AI dead. Yes, finally. I do believe that wasn't quite an exact fair fight, because the zoomer got some really good shots off in the beginning and killed it, but there's not much I could do about that. It just got lucky. I don't think the thing could have got through it, so happens anyway. Oh, what was the volume cost? There, 85k. Okay, so even though it's bigger than mine, it can still cost quite as much. Well, you know, it cost 10k more. Yep. All right, so that's the end of the zoomer. Let's move on to the next ship, which I have renamed the Trine. All right, now this is the Trine. It is a trio of the zoomer, but all zoomers have been changed to be different. This is the Obliterator, you remember that one? And this is the Anti-Mucin, the Smasher, and of course the Power Brick, the actual one named Trine. Now, to test this against anything in the Glao, once again, would not be fair. However, testing it against something in the normal playthrough would be quite fair. And I'm thinking the Perforator, because a particle cannon versus particle cannon. So here, let's go ahead and do that. Now, I have added AIs to every single thing, so I won't be controlling any of this. And, oh, game is paused. My bad. Here we go. Unpause the game and let this thing play out. Hopefully they don't crash into each other, because I didn't readjust the height. I have to readjust height a little bit. Let me go down a bit. There we go. So, right there off the bat. Ooh, a nice shot from the Obliterator. Doing no real damage, from the looks of it. Another shot from the Obliterator. It's a bit too far away. I need to lower its height a little bit more. Okay, yes, that one actually did real good damage, and all the missiles, but from the missiles that this thing spams are being completely put down by the Smasher. Let's see. Here comes around the Obliterator. Another shot from the Obliterator. It just keeps on shooting straight into this thing's hull. Let's see if the Smasher is able to end all those missiles before they make it to the Obliterator. Oh, yeah, no, the Obliterator dodged them, and the other ones that would have hit would probably actually take it out. Okay. And the Perforator is completely outclassed, not being able to attack or shoot against or fight against in any shape, way, or form this onslaught. I am actually kind of surprised at how well this is going. Because this was not designed to be operating in the Netter campaign in the least bit. It was designed for the Glao campaign, but it is actually doing rather well against this. Doing really well. We can actually go. Let's have it come in closer. I am adjusting now to with just the simple touch of the button there. See if we can get the particle cannons to actually get a little bit closer so they can do a little bit more damage. And the missiles, oh, there's some missiles going after the power ship, but it's not a big deal. They ain't gonna get it. Oh, I think the Perforator's main cannon has been perforated. And here, another shot, taking out more of the main cannon. Yeah, the Perforator's main cannon cannot even turn anymore. It does still shoot, but it cannot turn. This is actually turning out to be a really, really easy battle. Okay, I did not expect things to go quite that well. Ooh, another shot from the Obliterator coming in here. Oh, that was EMP mostly, that shot. Ooh, and an impact totally wipes out that cannon that was sitting there 3 seconds ago. And another internal explosion. Don't know what it was, but it blew up. They fly just way too fast for the perforator's cannon to even shoot at them. They dodge really well, and the missiles are just being completely squashed by the Smasher's flak cannon. Well, mostly smashed. There's a few that are getting through, but not very many. Oh, now no, I was going to say, it sounds like the Smasher's main cannon has to reload, but no, that's not the case. It maybe had to for a few seconds there, but it's still going. And once again comes around the Obliterator, shooting at this side here. Ooh, there goes that cannon. Or what? Nope, no, it was just the side. It was just the side ammo barrel that uses that they put there as a decoy. All right, coming around. Ooh, another shot. Digging right into the systems, the perforator's main systems. The perforator has not been completely disarmed yet. It still has 2 cannons left on it. So even though it is being handily handed its own backside in this battle, it still has a chance to win if it shoots. If it actually hits something or shoots at something for once. Ooh, well, maybe not now. I don't know what that was, but that seemed like it was a pretty big explosion for it. Ooh, that shot just took out another one of its cannons. Oh, that was nice. Just ripped it clean straight off. And then it took out the decoy ammo barrel. Only 2 weapons left on the perforator. Let's go ahead and get a bit up view from up here. See exactly what it looks like as this Obliterator flies over top and shoots down. I think I'm going to lower the altitude just a little bit more so it's a little bit more accurate. Oh, that might not have been a good idea. Now it's in range of those missiles right handily. Oh, it did take some hits from those missiles. But it doesn't look like it's going to be too big of a problem. May have gone down a little bit too low because it doesn't look like the Obliterator's getting. Oh, there we go. The Obliterator got a side-on shot. And oh, I think this fight, it can be handily considered to be to Trine's favor, more or less. The flying trio, which is designed to be. Ooh. Wow, okay, that caused the whole thing to shoot forward somehow. I'm not sure how that happened. Boom. All right. Now we look down here at the bottom. There is not much left on the inside or the insides of this thing. It's the whole backside's gone. What is left of this thing? I wish it would just sink and die already, eh? Okay. For some reason though, the Obliterator refuses to shoot at the last 2 cannons. If it shot at the last 2 cannons, I might. All right, I was saying that. I think it just did take a good shot at it. A pop shot? No, it did not. That sucks. Oh wait, there's actually 3 cannons left on this thing. I did not realize there's that many left. Ooh, 3 continuous shots there, then doing decent damage to the hull, but not any actual internal damage that we know or can see. And, ooh, there's another shot, just wiping out all the missile systems on this right side. Not much is left. And I actually think I'm going to call this fight, because otherwise we're going to be sitting here for a while. And it's actually kind of already gotten boring. These guns don't seem to be able to turn far enough to be able to shoot at the Obliterator, so I guess the Obliterator chooses them not to be dangerous. Oh wait, no, they can turn. Finally they're shooting. couple of shots off there at the smasher. Sorry about that. My wife is putting away something in the background. And I do believe I have to go, so I'm going to call this fight as an end. And that would be also the end of this episode. Ooh, another shot from the Obliterator. If you had like 3 Obliterators running around in the battlefield, that'd be really fun, I think. From all that particle cannon action that can't be stopped by anything. I bet if you set it up right, you could probably fight all the way to the end game with the maybe 2 or 3 Obliterators and a power source that went underneath the water or something. All right. Yeah, that's that. I hope you have enjoyed this showcase of me showing off the designs I had used during the this was during the Glao campaign, which ended pretty quickly and pretty fandily. I remember the final battle was pretty fun. All right, so Lord Mad Dog signing off.